and the final liftoff of Discovery.
Rocket science is knife-edge sensitive technology, harnessing an explosive chain reaction for propulsion has its pitfalls. And not enough energy or poor design,
A duck.
means you don't get off the launch pad.
One.
But how did the gummy bears and their sinister black vapor trail perform?
Boom.
After finding the landing site,
Beeping is good. That is beautiful.
it's the mythical moment of truth. It flew, it's true. But how did it perform compared to real rocket fuel?
So when you decode the altimeter, it says that our gummy bear rocket got up to 3,691 feet. That's pretty respectable.
Only respectable?
So gummies flew, man. They ignited, they shot into the sky, flew almost 3,700 feet into the air. That was awesome. What does it mean? Is it time to break out the champagne and call NASA about our new rocket fuel? Let's slow down just a little bit and take a look. Here's the thing. The whole point of real rocketry is to maximize thrust and efficiency to get the largest possible payload as far from Earth as possible. So the discovery of a rocket fuel that is less efficient than the fuel we currently use, it's not really cause for celebration. It's more a reason to celebrate rocketry's flexibility, let's say. I'm going to say this one is plausible.
Yep, the sweet mythical snacks, carefully combined with a potent oxidizer and binder, had enough energy for liftoff. But in such a high-performance technology, 82% is merely viable and barely successful. Cue the Heinemann.
Well, it was fun, and it actually worked. But let's face it, there's not really any practical reason to use it. There is, however, another fuel that, on the face of it, might seem just as frivolous. But in reality, it might just have a practical use in future space travel.
All right, you might be forgiven for thinking Jamie has lost his marbles, but allow me to explain. What makes a rocket fly, what makes a good rocket fuel is a hydrocarbon because it burns well in the presence of oxygen, and poop is a hydrocarbon. Back in the shop, Jamie did some calorific testing of poop versus rocket fuel.
2,916 calories per gram.
Even though it was several orders less efficient than rocket fuel, it's a lot easier to find than gummy bears. Up on the rocket, it's being made all the time. And on a rocket where every gram counts in terms of the energy expenditure, he might just be onto something.
So after all that nasty, smelly, disgusting, doggy doo-doo, we end up with this sleek carbon fiber beauty right here.
So there we go.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first poo rocket coming out of Mythbusters.
It's time to pronounce my poop rocket prediction. And I want to get this right because I don't want to poop the bed. I mean, rocketry is something that we do. So I'm here to say that I think that while the poop may launch, I don't think that our number 2 solution here will become our number 1 solution.
Mind if I set this one off?
Not at all. Be my guest.
The standard rocket fuel control nearly hit 4,500 feet. How will Jamie's no-waste, waste fuel compare?
All right, this is it. Poop rocket, the final launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, there it goes. Whoa! That's beautiful! Dude! It's got a very appropriately